name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Welcome back to the GTV studio where Raheel and I are going to take you through our shortlist, suggested bets, suggested place accumulator bankers, etc. And let us have a look at our two shortlists and we'll tell you a bit more about them. We wish you all the very best with your betting and hope that you're able to make some money to get this new year off to a very good start. Okay, let's ask the team to put up the shortlist and we'll take a look and see what I like and what Raheel likes. There it is, my suggested place accumulator bankers for Monday, the 3rd of January. 3 suggested PA bankers in the 6th race, number 11, a little bit naughty. This is from the Gareth Van Zyl stable for the International Racing Club, Diego de Gavea. They just have to overcome that draw. I believe this filly is still very well rated, and if she overcomes that draw, she can certainly win again. A little bit naughty. In the 7th race, I've gone with one of Carl Hewittson's horses, number 4, Gimme a Rainbow. The way he powered home last time to finish 3rd to Night Warrior was a good effort, and his overall form is very good. Sean Veal knows him well, and I believe he can certainly run into the first 3. And then in the 8th race, number 4, Princess Donnelly, although we heard from Raheel earlier on that she's going to find it difficult. She's been given 7 points, but she's in good winning form, and I think she'll be able to at least run into the money. Horse number 8, at least horse number 4 in the 8th race, Princess Donnelly. Horses to watch out for in the 2nd race, Tell My Fortune. Number 8 in the 2nd race, Tell My Fortune, the Gimme the Green Light filly for Bryn Wrestle, Hedley McGrath, Bram van Hasty in the International Racing Club, and Laura de Haast, a whole host of owners there. I'm expecting big improvement from this filly. I think she's going to run an absolute cracker come Monday. So for me, number 8, Tell My Fortune, a must for all bets. And then in the 5th race, the lightly raced Papa C, I know that he's not well in at the weights. He's not doesn't feature in the best weighted column. So he's going to have his work cut out, but he's got 51 on his back. He gets Pumi Mjoka in the saddle, and he seems to be a very progressive colt by Master of My Fate. And if he had to run into the money, I certainly wouldn't be shocked. So that's my short list. A little bit naughty, Gimme a Rainbow, Princess Donnelly, and the other 2 horses, Papa C, and that's my short list. Let's go and talk to Raheel and find out what his short list is.
Yes, Warren, starting off in race 2 as a suggested place accumulator banker, I've gone with the 6-horse Temple Off. This does look to be the right race for her. Over 1,600 meters. She's improved in her last 2 starts. I'm looking for a massive run from the 6-horse Temple Off, 4-year-old daughter of Silvano. Then moving on to race number 3, the 2-horse 6 Hot Fix. Lightly raced. He's only had 3 runs to date. Was a nice run last time out. Showed good improvement from his 2 runs prior to that. He will enjoy the step up to the 2,000 meters. He goes 100 meters more. Well drawn in gate 2. And I think that 6 Hot Fix is going to be right at the finish. And definitely a horse that I think you can banker in the place accumulator. Then moving on to race number 7. Warren, you like a bit of Gimme a Rainbow. And I like the other Carl Hewitson horse, Brazil Nut. There doesn't seem to be a lot of pace inside of him. So my thinking is that Diego de Gavea will be able to get him to the front quite easily. And he'll be able to dictate at his own terms. Last time out, he was beaten by a nice sort on the day in the form of Noble Sniper. He's on a mark of 69. I think he's going to be really competitive on that mark, and especially in Class D. He's had 4 runs in Class D for 2 wins and 1 second. And he got caught late last time out over 1,400. The 1,200 meter trip should be no concern for him, and I think he's going to be right there at the finish. So definitely a horse that you can take a chance on and banker in the place accumulator. Then moving on to horses to watch out for. Comes up in race number 5. The 3-horse Conquer the Enemy. Runs on the turf after running on the poly last time out. I think the older brigade were a bit too good for him on that occasion. He's been dropped 3 points. He's a joint 4th best weighted horse in the race, and with only 50.5 on his back, I think that he's definitely a horse to keep a close eye on, and I definitely think that he can go well in this lineup. Moving on to race number 6, a race that does look to be a field race for me, but I thought the 10 horse Miss Gibson could be a horse to watch out for. She won a maiden last time out, but the way that she turned it on later on in the piece, I think is really encouraging. And going over 1600 meters, it's going to suit her really well, and definitely a horse to watch out for. Then race number 7, the 7 horse Woodstock Festival, a horse that has come down in the ratings, should offer you some nice value at around 12 to 1. Showed good improvement last time out to finish under 2 lengths by Night Warrior, so another horse that adds some nice value to include. But Warren, like me, you as well haven't found any suggested pick 6 bankers, which does go to show that the card does look to be a bit tricky.
It certainly does, Rahil. Yeah, indeed. It's a tricky card. We start the new year off, with a good race card ahead of us, 8 races, but it is very, very tough. No suggested pick 6 bankers. You're quite right. It's going to be tough. So maybe just increase the amount of horses in each leg and take a lesser percentage, because we could be in for some good payouts. But just to wrap up the short list, Rahil's horses: Temple Half, 6 Hot Fix, Brazil Nut, Conquer the Enemy, Miss Gibson, and Woodstock Festival. My horses are A Little Bit Naughty, Gimme a Rainbow, Princess Donnelly, Tell My Fortune, and Papa C. That's a wrap from us. We wish you all the very best. Punt well, stay safe, and as always, we'll see you in the number 1 box.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.